the Progressive People's Party has filed a suit against the Electoral Commission challenging the removal of their candidate from the presidential race. The EC, after vetting the nomination forms of 24 presidential candidates, disqualified 11 of them for various discrepancies in their forms. But the PPP has dragged the EC to court, insisting they met all the EC criteria. Now, we've been joined in the studio by Remy Papakal. He is the National Secretary for the Progressive People's Party. Thank you for your time here on the election brief. Well, this is not the first time the PPP has gone to court.
That's
in
right.
2016, you did same.
Yes,
what are you seeking to achieve this time?
Right, thank you very much. So, as you are all aware, on the Electoral Commission declared nominations open to be filed between the 19th and the 13th of September. And we duly complied and submitted a nomination for our flag bearer, Kofi Asamoah-Siang, on the 13th, Friday the 13th of September. Saturday, that's the next day, we got a letter from them indicating certain pages that they required us to make corrections to and then submit by 12 p.m. on Sunday, which we did. And then after 5 clear days from Monday to Friday, we never heard from them, only to find out here on social media that some people had been written to at 11 p.m. on Thursday. And we later got a letter from them the next day indicating just a one line saying that the team, their IT and technical teams found errors, which we didn't complete within the specified period. And that for us is quite unfortunate and not the reflection of the true facts because, like I said, they failed. In any case, they failed to particularize. The letter that they sent to us just indicated pages where they identified, but they failed to particularize the said pages, the said errors, the specific type of errors. There was nothing to that effect. And so it's quite unfortunate. We find that to be their decision, their conduct to fly against the rule of natural justice because we have the right to be heard. And in any case, if when we submitted the forms, the corrected forms on Sunday the 15th, what it told us was that we're going to hear from them, that there was going to be another staging stage, which a review stage. And that was what we were expecting. But within 5-day period, there was no communication absolutely from the EC. And so we felt that the only option is for us to go to court. And just as we did in 2016 when Dr. Papakwesi-Ndum, who was then our flag bearer, was disqualified by Charlotte Osei, we made our case and the Supreme Court directed for him to be put back on the ballot. And that is the same thing we are asking the court to declare that the conduct of the Electoral Commission to disqualify Kofi Asamoah-Siang without giving him the opportunity, if any, to address the said errors that he had found was really unfair, and also to, of course, reinstate him, put him on the ballot for December 7th. So that's
the EC set up a vetting committee, and for most of the political parties and their aspirants, they were reached out to when there were issues with their forms. Yes. Are you saying the EC never reached out to the PPP? Clarify for me.
No, I said that they did the first time, after Friday.
And some of the errors they actually mentioned.
They wrote an official letter.
Okay.
And then specified certain pages where they had identified some errors. But they didn't indicate what those said errors were. We understand. And yes, throughout the period from Friday till Sunday, we met other political parties who were also coming there to either pick up their letters or submit the corrected form. So it was something all of us engaged in. But like I said, we then also corrected those errors on the pages that they indicated. But they didn't really say that, okay, maybe page 1, this is the exact nature of the error. It was just general that there are errors, so go and correct them. So that is what.
But for other political parties, they made mention of the specific errors that they spotted in their forms. Are you saying
it was not the case? Yes, and we have submitted their letter as part of our affidavit, our evidence to the court. That the letter never particularized the exact nature of the said errors. It just mentioned pages. Yes.
And so, moving forward, you are seeking that your candidates be asked to partake in the upcoming election. Yes. But doesn't this reveal a bigger problem about some of the issues in the party and how this has become a norm? Mostly filing of forms, you should do this with a lot of scrutiny. Why are there errors each time in the people?
Like I said, look, this is not an issue. This is not an issue just with the Progressive Party. Like I said, the issue will tell you that almost all the political parties, it wasn't just a PPP. You see, it has to do also, we should rather be looking at the short time frame that the Electoral Commission gives to political parties. Mind you, each booklet is about 143 pages, must be signed by 2 people across to the 261 administrative districts of the country. So from the southern part of the country all the way to the northern part of it takes a bit of time to send these forums around.
So as part of your petition, are you asking for more time in future for the filing of your forms?
Well, that's something to look at. It's something to look at later. But for now, our contention is that the conduct of the Electoral Commission flies against the case of natural justice, given the facts of the matter as we have stated. So if indeed after the first time when they gave the opportunity to correct the forms, if indeed, as you are saying, there were other errors found later, they didn't, in the letter disqualifying our flag bearer, they did not indicate the said errors in any case, and they did not even admit that whether even we had complied with the first letter where they had found errors. They were just silent on it. It was just a one-liner generalizing the issue. And this is what we're asking the court to strike as unfair and then reinstate Kofi Asama on the ballot.
Thank you for your time here on Election Brief. And that's how